Good day folks, my name is Duncan and welcome to the shack. As you can see, we're going outdoors for our chat today, which is about honey badgers, because something very interesting has happened in the last couple of days. This article was published on News 24 and I'll link it down below. They spotted albino honey badger. It was captured by a camera trap. It was not witnessed by somebody. And first we're going to talk about why this camera trap is there and where this is. It's in the De Hoop Nature Reserve in the Western Cape. Excuse me if I look down, but we're going to read through this together. So they set up camera traps because they are doing a study to determine the viability of a penguin breeding colony at this nature reserve. And this means that they need to determine what sort of predators are present. So what they've done is they've set up a speaker system and a camera trap, and they play penguin sounds. And then they have a look to see what predators turn up looking for penguins to eat. Because the two biggest problems that threaten penguins is predation and lack of food. So they set up the trap, and they played the penguin music, and lo and behold, an albino honey badger showed up. There's a photo of it on the news article. It's fascinating. So let's have a quick read through it. It's rare. This has not been witnessed by anybody before, and this is the first time a photo has been taken of one. So let's have a look at it. The De Hoop Nature Reserve is in the Overberg region in the Western Cape. The project is part of BirdLife South Africa and Pantera research to determine the abundance of predators in the nature reserve. So they want to know if it's safe to establish a new penguin colony there. Now there's other predators like caracals and so on that also prey on the penguins. Leopard is also a problem. It's a naturally occurring predator in the area. Now, albinism is an inherited condition that occurs due to the reduction in or absence of melanin formation. The albino honey badger is completely white, unlike the species' usual black and off-white coloration. This is the second sighting of an albino badger in the area, although it be the first on camera. An albino honey badger was spotted near Prince Albert last year, but not filmed. Honey badgers are seldom spotted in the game reserve because they are nocturnal and rarely seen during the day, explains Cape Nature spokesperson Peter van Rijn. As a result, it is unclear how many live in the nature reserve. She said, population size is also determined by the availability of food, which in turn determines the size of home ranges and territories. It was found that these animals can travel between 10 to 27 kilometers per day in search of food or a mate. Honey badgers enjoy stable population numbers and are not under threat. They do, however, often come into conflict with beekeepers due to their love for honey, hence their name. Fortunately, since 2001, a successful awareness campaign and the development of methods to protect beehives from honey badgers have led to the peaceful coexistence with the species, said van Rijn. The reserve has a group of field rangers dedicated to protecting all species, with anti-poaching patrols and fence inspections for snares done regularly. However, back to the albino. The albino honey badger is likely to have some challenges. Albinism generally results in reduced fitness for wild animals, which means there's a reduced chance of survival, and as a result it is an extremely rare trait, as natural selection reduces the chances of this gene being passed on. And now we're going to talk about those problems in particular. It is added that the reduced fitness was caused by reduced visual perception, increased sensitivity to solar radiation, and reduced camouflage. And there ends the story, folks. Go and have a look at that article. Go and have a look at that amazing photo that they've got of the honey badger. It's totally white. There's an example in the photo of what they look like normally or naturally, but there's one with no pigmentation. Very, very rare occurrence, and exciting moment for nature lovers. So thank you for joining me outdoors today here in Rietvlei Nature Reserve with some zebras listening in on this talk. And go read the article. Keep well. Have an awesome day further, and I'll see you around. Cheers.